forever, hopefully. Um, so we're from Elemento Dragons. There is 5 other projects. Matisse, if you want to go ahead, you love doing Twitter Spaces. I'll let you have a run.
Yeah, I mean, I can go in and introduce, the Dormant Dragons project and the founders. My name is Matty Ice. I'm a community manager for Dormant Dragons. I run Twitter Spaces kind of for the Dormant Dragons project. Joel and Zerk, you'll see here as speakers. Those are the two founders of the project, and the brains and the muscle behind the vision in Dormant Dragons. I'm just kind of here to help out along the way and facilitate some community stuff. And yeah, that's kind of our roles and who we are. Dormant Dragons minted back in October, maybe November. Oh man, I can't remember. It's been so long.
Late November
last year. And, I was kind of brought on as part of the team maybe 2 months ago now? I can't even remember.
I think it was like the first week of January, around there.
Dang, time flies, I tell you what.
Yeah, been a lot of great help though.
Well, thanks, I appreciate it, Zerk. But so that's us, the Dormant Dragons project. It's an Ethereum-based project. Play-to-earn ecosystem is what we're building. We can kind of go into the full details of the project and everything associated with it. But I guess the gist of it is, we're a play-to-earn project. We have 8 NFT worlds at our disposal. We've already completed our first Dragonverse build on NFT worlds, and we're building our own MMORPG, Dragon's Lair hub world. That will be kind of like a 2D dungeon crawler, side scroller, Legend of Zelda meets Diablo kind of play to earn game. So that's our project. And yeah, Joel, Zerk, if you have anything to add on to that real quick? Just a quick intro.
You kind of covered everything. You're so good at covering it so quickly.
I was gonna say, what did you leave for them to say?
Well,
I do that a lot. I just keep going. The next thing you know, it's like, hey, you want to add on? And it's like, no, actually, we don't.
Yeah, if we add on, you're going into like everything. So just a little bit. It's like, yeah, we have our smoke token that the dragons generate every day, and we have like a smoke sniper website, so you could type in the ID of a dragon and see how much smoke it has accumulated so far. So in case that change your mind whenever you're shopping on the floor or maybe above the floor or something like that. And you could use that smoke so far to mint baby dragons, mint loot boxes, and or just hold it, stake it, wait for future uses. And unless Joel's got anything else to add.
No.
Actually, I do have some stats, though. I'm a big stats guy. I'm a numbers guy in real life, like what I do for my job. I work with numbers, data analysis stuff. And so, I can give you some numbers on the project. So there's 5,000 Genesis Dragon, Dormant Dragon NFTs that were like the original collection minted. We have 10,000 baby dragons that are still in the process of being minted, like Zerk mentioned. You burn those smoke tokens, which are generated from the Genesis dragons, and you can make
I think we just
loot
broke,
boxes and baby dragons.
We just broke 2K minted babies, so a little bit over that 20% mark there, and I really don't think they'll be minted out for, it could be another 6 months to a year because of the way that the tokenomics is set up. This is, it's definitely not some short pump and dump type of thing. We're here for the long term.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the reasons what really drew me into the Dormant Dragons project is, the tokenomic side of things and the well thought out nature of designing, this whole game ecosystem. On OpenSea, our trading volume is about 1.2 Ethereum, which is, obviously a big hefty chunk of volume we've had over the last couple of months. I think our top number in the liquidity pool hit for the Smoke token hit about $80,000 worth of Smoke and Polygon Ethereum. I guess that's something we can mention too, is our NFTs are based on the Ethereum blockchain, but our game will take place on the Polygon network. And so the reason for that is just that we're able to take advantage of the best of both worlds, Ethereum being king of the NFT world, and also Polygon being a quick and easy and cheap transaction cost for our in-game marketplace and in-game items, and staking and everything associated with the Smoke token that we do will be on that Polygon network, so to minimize those costs, and we can have little tiny transactions that take about a cent or so. But yeah, that's some of the I guess the stats coming with the project. But what might be a good segue is after each project does a quick introduction, maybe some of the other project founders can ask some questions rather than opening up the whole floor to all 100 people or whatever might show up. Just like if you want to ask a couple questions, that'd be great. Then we can kind of move on to the next project and keep introducing everybody.
100%. I can see that you have a dragon as a profile picture that is different than the other dormant dragons that we've seen.
Yeah. So I thought maybe today would be fun to kind of show off one of our more Vox models, or like Minecraft based models. We're working with a professional builder, Eco Studios, and this is one of the models that they've built for our Dormant Dragonverse NFT world. So I thought I might show it off today rather than just keep my regular Dormant Dragons profile pictures, which I have quite a few of.
No, that's actually great. I like
Great.
Can I say one thing? I'm thinking. Remember how you sent the photo of the gaming wall? I'll just tell everyone, it looks amazing. It is actually amazing how it looks like. The dragons that you got on there and the way it looks is just second to none, literally. You guys do an amazing job. I'll give you guys that much.
It is very nice. Now we can, if anyone else has questions for, actually let's move on to Dragos.
I was gonna say I have a statement and a question, so that works. So number one, I don't know if anyone here has read through their white paper. The white paper is very well thought out. So if you have a chance, definitely go check out the white paper. Everything's laid out perfectly. So that's statement. Question would be, so you guys mentioned you had 8 worlds. What do you guys plan on doing with the remaining 7? I guess you said you started on 1. What do you plan on doing with the remaining ones?
Yeah, that's kind of tough question, because you could do so much on a single world. Like
Totally.
I saw this video a few days ago of like it compares the game map sizes of like all the most popular games, and aside from No Man's Sky, Minecraft has the biggest world size, and you could fit like pretty much all the games you could think of and say right now, like AAA games, like 10 times over in one single NFT world. Now, like obviously the capacity for holding that many players would have to catch up, but I really don't see a need to have to use many of the worlds yet. So we'll just continue staking them until we absolutely need to start building on a second, third, fourth world.
Cool. Yeah, makes sense to me.
World token, baby.
That's the dream. Okay, well, I can go next. So, before I start this and before I kind of go into our project, I want to have a huge shout out to Elemento and their team over there. They're the ones that kind of approached us about this Dragon Alliance, and we saw the vision, and what they were kind of explaining is that there's so many kind of A projects and other projects like that. They kind of naturally bond together. So for them to kind of organize this where all the Dragon projects can have different roadmaps, different outlets, different teams, but still come together and support each other, I think was a very huge thing and a big vision on their part. So I want to have a huge shout out for them, first of all. But kind of about our project. So I'll keep it brief and short. We're a fully on-chain NFT project. We have essentially two things happening right now. So the first being we're developing our own game. So that's going to be on the Polygon network. It's going to be a dungeon crawler game. So essentially think of it kind of like a Pokemon game where you battle bosses per day and they get harder as you climb up the ladder. That's essentially a game that's going to take 10 to 15 minutes per day where you're going to earn Drago tokens and other NFT item drops to increase your chances. And you can also sell your items and your NFTs on our marketplace peer-to-peer. So users can kind of earn that way. The second facet is we also have an NFT world where we're building Drago World on it. And number one, it's going to be obviously a place where holders can kind of hang out with each other, but it's also going to be included in there is the Drago games where we're going to have a bunch of different mini games like paintball and kart racing and things like that, and other things that the community wants to vote on, where you can earn world token. Obviously, like you guys said, it's kind of the gem of the token right now. So that's kind of us. A bit about our team is we have the development team that has been responsible for developing Neo Tokyo, so Thrasher and that gang. So obviously their name kind of is known in the industry that way, as well as they've worked on RarityMon.com and currently Byte.io. So we know them personally and have gone far back with them, and it just made sense to have them kind of lock arms with us as far as developing our project. But other features, I guess, quickly about us is that you can name your NFT. We have blockchain-based birthdays, so there's every Drago has a birthday that's built into the blockchain, and once your birthday is up, it unlocks your free mint of a baby Drago. So that, I would say, was the 30-second elevator pitch. I know there's other projects in here, so I want to give everybody a chance to speak. But yeah, essentially, again, like I said, I want to thank Elemento for organizing this whole Dragon Alliance, and I think it's really important in this industry to kind of combine each other and work together. And I mean, I think in 2021, we saw it was very, very almost selfish, where projects were like, you have to be about my metaverse, you have to be about my project, you can't talk about any other project. And I think that 2022 and beyond is going to be about projects coming together and building together. Even though they might have different roadmaps, they can still share communities and kind of build together that way. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for that.
Yeah, I'll echo that sentiment. Thanks, Elementos, for kind of organizing all this, put it together. I do have a question on the naming element of the NFTs.
Sure.
Obviously, when NFTs switch hands, obviously we'd have to find a way to rename those. How does that work? I'm just kind of curious to kind of get into the weeds. How does that work?
For sure. So the actual Drago itself is on chain. So whoever mints the Drago itself will mint it, and it'll be completely on chain. So that is not changeable. But the baby Dragos are able to be changed. So, for example, that was one of the incentives, I guess we could say, for minting, is that you get to name your own Drago, and obviously it provides that personal touch to it. But the baby Dragos itself, you are able to rename those if you choose.
Cool. Love to see it.
V-Rock, yup. It's the man behind Unchecked. V-Rock, can you hear? I think so. You're not connected.
You might be having the same issue that I had.
Yeah, I got some feedback on my end.
I didn't know how to work this thing out until recently. But he did unmute himself. I can see Sonic Boom is here, and he's part of the Daring Dragon project. I invited you, but if you want to join, you're beyond welcome. And all right, but I think we can talk.
You go for gold. Because you know me, if I start talking, we'll be here for an hour. I'm like Matisse. I let everything out of the bag. Whatever you miss, I'll cover.
One second, I'm trying to. Oh, here, let's see. One
Yeah, I
second.
just added V-Rock back. Let's see if that works.
I'm just trying to connect him. Unchained Dragons. They have nice art. It's like baby dragons, NFT and dragons. It's cute, eh? When I first seen it, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna look into this one. It's very, very nice.
It reminds me of Spyro.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my childhood. Literally, what it reminds me of.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it worked for him. Let's see. He requested it again. Let's see if that works. Why don't you start, and then if it works, we'll come back to him.
What I just want to say, I understand we messaged everyone to come in for Dragonlines, but without you guys actually joining and actually putting arms in arms with us, this whole thing wouldn't be possible. So Dracos, Zerk, and all your team, and Last Dragons, the whole lot of yous, all 5 projects. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So as well, thank you for taking on our offer. Actually, yesterday, someone actually messaged me for another project. When they seen the announcement, it's like, can you get our project in? I'm like, no worries. Just tell your founder, come speak to us. We'd speak to the other Alliance members, and we'll go from there. It was the Last Dragon, or Last Dragons. It's an ETH project, the one that looks like the Joker. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They got pretty cool art. But yeah, so as well, they wanted to start. Sure, they want to try. The members are trying to tell us, can you get our founder in? Like, no worries, just we're open to any dragon project as long as they have a dragon and they're willing to help out, and it's not a rug pull. We're more than happy for them to join the party. The more, the merrier. If we could build a game for all our members together into one, that would be amazing. You know what I mean? At least you got 60,000 dragons playing around in the metaverse. That is the future plan, and even bigger. Fixie, do you want to start, Mr.
I want to see if Michael wants to. Archangel, if you want to start this on our behalf before I see if we can fix the V-Rocks.
I think so. V-Rock might have. If you're on the phone, V-Rock, if you've pulled Twitter to mute, so therefore you got to go into your setting and actually allow your microphone to work. That might be the issue as well.
Oh, Mr. Elemento, the technical support. Why you didn't help me when I had that issue?
You're meant to be a smart boy.
I had to delete the app, restart my phone. It was so hard.
Ark, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know how detailed you want me to get, because I know you definitely will talk a little bit more on it, but really, we're the Elemento Dragons, and I don't know, we kind of got formed to, set things different. A lot of us came from a rug pull, and I mean, it's just so prevalent in the space, so a lot of the people are just getting sick of, getting scammed for no reason. And so our founders here decided to come together and, create a good community, good place with, different art. As you can see, we have very hyper realistic art versus cartoons or the other 3D animated cartoon stuff. But if you want to give more in detail, I'll leave that for you.
So the Elemento Dragon itself was the idea, or the name is actually 10, 15 years old. I used to write a bit, and I used to use Elemento Dragon as a name. And there is a whole story. Our actual roadmap, we have a game. Our game is not just, it's very accessible to a lot of people. We have a TV series that we are currently working on. Our game is actually 50% done already. So we've already started it. It's already done, halfway done. Everyone in the project is excited about that because it's really unheard of a game being started beforehand. Another thing is the TV show. It is hopefully minimum 5 to 6 seasons. If it gets better, obviously it would actually grow even more. We're looking at whether it's 2D or 3D. A lot of people in our Discord is asking for anime. So obviously we want to listen to them. If they want an anime, we'll give them an anime. For our holders, we'll give them a vote option and let them choose which one you guys want to take. That's the route we'll go with. As well, we have staking and royalties. We found that there's a crypto coin called DRIP, which returns 1% per day. So obviously, it'll be a good return for our holders. We are doxed. We were doxed at 2,000 members. We got a lot of people were like, "Are you guys crazy?" Because who gets doxed at 2,000 members these days? The NFT space is going down. It's like, listen, we want to show to you guys we're here for the long run. We're not here to muck around. Even to prove to everyone that we have a gaming development team, we made a mini game that no one knew about, and we just released it. It's in beta testing now. We have members from the community. We've done a giveaway bot. Whoever wins actually can test the game out. And yeah, that is mostly everything which I could say, I think. Did I miss anything, Figsy?
No, as always, you covered it all.
Alright. And yeah, if you guys want to ask me any question, I'm more than happy to answer.
Yeah, I got some questions. Obviously, I've spent some time in the Discord, and I've seen the sneak peeks in artwork. But how are you guys generating that art? You guys got a pretty good artist.
So yeah, we got a great artist. He's worked on a lot of like TV shows and stuff like that. But even we're not allowed to know because he's got NDAs with them because they're not finished. They're like TV series that are still going on. And comic books. He actually released one on his Instagram, so I found out, it's like, what the hell? You work with Marvel? It's like, I never knew that. The artist himself, he is the man behind the actual realism. We just gave him the idea. We're like, Team, listen, I want to make dragons, I want realism, and here's a list of attributes. Can you make it possible? So he's like, yeah, I could give you a test run. Our first artist rugged us. I won't lie to you, we lost $3,000 straight away. We lost $3,000 straight away. I'm like, what the hell? We did not even start. It's like, seriously? We didn't even start the project, we already got rugged. Ironically. So then literally we found this guy and he's amazing. Credit to him. Him, the animation team, the script writers, the gaming development team, like they're amazing. There's like 50 of them in the background. They're all top guys, and luckily we have a great team around us. Even on Discord. Without them, we wouldn't be able to pull off what we're doing in our background with the other teams. But yeah, that's the realism aspect. Do have a lot of celebs. A lot of people are seeing on our Instagram, Sharif and you and stuff like that. But we don't want to tell you guys, so we can't tell you. Let them announce it. Just back off. You know what I mean? We had Amber Rose. We have a couple of footy players from Australia because we're Australian-based guys. And yeah, hopefully all goes according to plans, and everyone from the community gets ready for our future plans.
I think a lot of people can relate to the story of founders coming together after being, in a rug pulled together and experiencing pain together in some way or some form. It's unfortunate that our space really is so full of people that are wanting to just take advantage of others, but that's another reason why I think we wanted to kind of come in and build a little bit of this Dragon Alliance, is to give some support and maybe even trust to other projects, actually doing good things in the NFT space, and of course, that are Dragon related. But I think that was another reason why we were kind of interested in participating here, is when we build off of each other and off of our communities and off of our own project ideas, we can kind of help build some of that trust for ourselves, where we're stronger together than individually.
100%, I agree with you 100% with that. The more of us, the more we can build even bigger things. Like, as I said before, no one just wants to play a game with 8,000 people. If they can play a game with, say, 100,000 people, it's more interesting, more fun, more chaos, should we say. And then later on, obviously, you guys know the bigger plan with other projects. We can't say what we want to do. But yeah, it's the plans for the takeover of the NFT world hopefully started today publicly. And let's take over together. Do you guys want to talk about what we have planned or what you guys have plans for the Alliance together?
Yeah, why don't you share for everybody kind of like maybe your guys' inspiration for this and kind of enlighten people how, number one, you came up with this idea, and then number two, without getting, obviously you don't need to go into full details, but kind of the overview of what this Dragon Alliance, I guess, means. So why don't you take it away from that?
Falsey, you are the best man for this because, you know, you are one of the main guys to come up with the idea. Tell me, you can take over.
So it was a complicated start. So as you guys know, we're pretty new in this space, and we got rocked many times, and we just kept looking at other projects and obviously how they run their show, you know, their project, making sure everything's going well. We saw Dracos doing very well as well with other projects, and I thought to myself, you know, like you have ape follow ape idea, and you have the just 8 projects supporting each other, although it's not official, but we do get told a few things here and there, like it's backed by this project, or the founder started another project under whatever different name, and just kept flooding, you know, the NFT world with apes. And like I've seen easy 10, 12 dragon projects that are doing really well. And of course, there's a lot more. Like when we started the list with Dracos, we had maybe over 50 or 60 projects that they're all like contenders to be the top 6 founders. The top 6 projects to join. And when we just kept scratching our head, like, how did this not happen already? You know, so we just kept exploring. It became even bigger than what we first believed it could be, and then the other projects joined in, like, you know, Dracos Unchained. We had Dormant Dragons, and we're like, you know what, this is the next big thing. You know, Web3 is all about working together, and it's all about ensuring all our communities benefit. It's not an island. End of the day, it is a space that we all should benefit and work together. And first people we reached out to was Dracos. They were both Puppy and Cold Pizza. They were beyond into it, and I just loved it. You know, like if these two are in, then anyone else could just see a little bit of our vision and just jump on it. And fuck, everyone in this alliance did not hesitate. You know, they just saw the vision, saw the passion. It could benefit everyone, all our holders, all our communities. It just could benefit everyone, and they just jumped in, and we just appreciate it. You know, it all started from a conversation. You know, we just like, oh, an alliance would be nice. It wasn't even called alliance. I think tribe. We started with the Dragon Tribes, and they just kept going from there. Then the logo, the Dragon Alliance logo, got created, and we're like, you know what? I want to see this through. I'm like, no matter what happens, I want to see this alliance grow. I want to see a future game where all our Dragon projects, whether it's these 6 or the additional projects from the additional projects, jump in and become part of the alliance, or we utilize all our funding, all our teams, you know, animation teams, gaming teams, and we just utilize everything and just create something that no one has done yet. You know, we literally are creating something that no one has done officially, and you never know. Hopefully, we could battle the apes and have some sort of integration between different NFT projects and stuff. So this can go beyond just NFTs. And in all honesty, I am so happy and so grateful for all the other five projects that jumped in and made this possible. As Baha said, without you guys, this could have just been an idea and died. So thank you all for joining. And yeah, that's really how we all started. Just literally a conversation between friends. And look at us now. We have just announced it. Right? It's exciting. I think Dracos know that I could just talk days and about this, and we just when we first started, it just kept going and going. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it was like once we first talked about it too, it stood out to us a little different than a normal, I guess you could say, collaboration. Sometimes the collabs are just very cold, and it almost seems like some of the intentions, a lot of just normal collabs are just kind of stealing each other's community members, and that's just not what this was about. This was about locking arms. Everybody's going to have different roadmaps. Everybody's going to have different goals and missions for their NFT projects and stuff like that. But it's kind of unifying everything together so that, yeah, we do all have different directions, but at the same time, we're supporting each other, we're helping each other. And what it means kind of for, I guess, each community is that you have support from these other projects. Whereas sometimes, and I mean, especially in this space, it's so loud that unfortunately the people that have ill intentions usually stand out because they're the ones that are promising things and doing this and that are the ones that usually end up rug pulling. So I think it's what stood out to us too. It's like we have these projects here that are all really, really solid, and by banding together and working together, we can kind of help each other out and make each other known that, hey, there still are a lot of projects in this industry that are doing right by their community and good teams and good people and looking to do things good for the space rather than just take advantage of it. Like Maddie said earlier, that unfortunately there's just a lot of scummy people out there, and those are unfortunately usually the ones that stand out because they're the ones that'll promise everything and put all the marketing budget behind these fake promises, and it unfortunately lures everybody in. But I think that with this alliance, like I said, what it means for the community members is that we are supported by other projects that are legit and doing good things in this space. And I think, and as you guys mentioned, Web3 is all about coordination and helping each other out. And I just think that's such a big thing, especially, obviously, I mean, the common theme being dragons was easy, but I think also to everybody that is kind of in this alliance, it provides kind of like an element of trust. And for anybody that is going to be joining, has some sort of that we're vetting them out, making sure, hey, you know what, these guys are a good team, they have good intentions to be able to even join the alliance. So I know that we have obviously our own roadmaps, but I know that long term we are looking to integrate into each other's ecosystems and worlds, however that may be.
I know one thing which I came up with the idea, even Falsey doesn't know about this. I'll speak to the script writing team, and you guys still don't know about it. It's we might have like 2 or 3 special episodes in the season where we get one of the Dragon projects in, like, how do I explain it? Like a multiverse type of aspect in the TV show. So for example, we have a TV series, one of the 2 episodes where Dragos come in and say there's a battle with someone, or there's Zerk and his project comes in, and a couple episodes, Last Dragon, same thing, like everyone, V-Rock and their project comes in. So like literally we have several ideas for integration for like with our project with others, how we could help them, you know what I mean? If especially if our TV goes well and their project comes in, we'll give them a boost, you know what I mean? We want everyone to get boost from this alliance. I know one of the guys came up with a coin idea where it will be the alliance type of coin, where they'll be perfect. As in to like show support. For example, we have our own game with all of us together, and then you could use that coin for the game. You know what I mean? Something for just the alliance. That's like the alliance budget. We chuck in that much. We'll make a crypto coin. We'll make everything for it, and then it'll just be used for the game. So everyone benefits from it. From our the holders from our to holders of our project. And yeah, there's several ideas. I know there's like 3 different ideas that are just the game, the coin, the for the TV show from our end, and then hopefully every single one of the team can actually chuck in extra bonuses and ideas in. What do you guys think, Matisse and Dragos?
Yeah, sounds awesome to me.
Yeah, for sure. For us, in our project, we love having that community exposure and being able to really just interact with a lot of different dragon lovers. I think that's, for me personally, that's what brought me on, was like, let us interact with other people that just like dragons, and let's build something crazy together. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean that all these projects are now all of a sudden one giant project and we're all on the same exact mission, but rather just we keep each other in mind when thinking of things. And for example, we've already talked about our NFT world, and we have that world completely released. If anybody in any of the other projects wants to come access that world and see what's going on and see those dragon builds that Elementals were talking about, that we developed through Eco Studios, come on down. We'll show you how it works, and vice versa. Whenever the Dragos world is released and they have that game and we're able to kind of like play those things together, why not share those things with our other communities so they can experience those as well. I do think that Web3 is going to be a giant interconnected community, of sub-communities, and this is definitely a place where we can start, as Dragon fans and game lovers and NFT lovers, and this is just a great place, and this is a starting point. I think something to mention to everybody listening is like, this isn't a one and done kind of Dragon Alliance and here we go and this is how it is. This is going to be a moving, breathing experience for all of us, and we'll figure out exactly how to make things work as we go along. There's a lot of different projects here. We expect more of them to jump on board over time. So I really think that I'm excited to see what we're able to kind of put together. But I know from a Dormant Dragons perspective, we would love to include other players from other projects into our play to earn ecosystem and give people those experiences that maybe they can or can't get in their current project, and vice versa. We'll definitely promote some of those things to our audience as well. So I think that when people, I think too many people, I can't remember who said it earlier, but I think too many people think in terms of our project and my project only, and when in reality, businesses in the real world interact with each other on a interoperable schedule. Like, it's not me or you, it's me and you. And when you put that frame of mind down on paper and kind of like actually talk about it, it just makes sense to get those communities together and show everybody what we can do as a group.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'll echo what you were saying there, Maddie. That everybody's obviously welcome in Dragon World when that launches, and it even can be some things that are just fun things between the communities. So we have, like you said, paintball coming. We could have paintball tournaments. That's project versus project, or we could have even just poker tournaments or little things like that, just to kind of engage both communities, and you can kind of represent your community whatever you want to do. But yeah, like you were saying, that I think that everybody coming together and it's us instead of just I. And I think that is just such a big thing leading into this NFT space going into obviously 2022 and beyond. It's not just about this is my project and you can't talk about any other project. I think that's huge.
100% as well. Like, if any new Dragon projects later on comes up and they'll come up to us and be like, oh, can we draw the Dragon lines? Before, because someone asked me yesterday in the Discord, are you just adding everyone? We are adding everyone that we believe will not be a rug pull. We don't want to bring in someone to tarnish our alliance name. You know what I mean? We want everyone to be in here for the long term, and we'll lock arms together for long-term vision. So we will take on a small project, but for example, there'll be criterias. So anyone that's listening, that's coming up with a project, and they'll be like, oh, I could draw the Dragon lines. It is easy to draw in, but there will be criterias there is a form as well, which will be sent out to whoever would like to join. And then if they meet the criteria, whoever's in the we'll have like a council, we should say that. We'll have a council meeting, and then if we all agree, we'll let the new project in. So that's as well what we have to look at. Not just everyone joins in, it's literally we make sure that it's not going to tarnish our reputation for the Alliance, and obviously as well for our personal projects. So that's why it is easy to come in, but as well there is criteria in order to join. And that's how we looked at it, especially for the first 6 teams. Another, for example, the last Dragon project, they're still small. But as well, I seen the roadmap, I read what they have, I seen how the community is. I'm like, I understand there might be 4,000 people when we first invited them, but we realized they do have a good vision. Their founder is pretty awesome to speak to. So I'm like, you know what? Let's give them a shot. They might be small, but as well, we let them benefit from this. And and as well, as it says again, thank you all for other projects for coming together with us. And hopefully we can take over the NFT space. And as Figsy said, yes, the plan is long-term is for our Alliance to end up taking over the ape world, because the apes are overrated at this point. A
question from our Discord just came up and said, when Yuga Labs? And well, I think that right now we're officially, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think a big distinction to make here is like, we're not trying to be a Yuga Labs. We're not trying to be apes. You know, we're trying to be dragons, and that's our own brand and our own thing. And you know, I make a joke all the time of I don't want to be a part of Bored Ape Derivative Kids Yacht Club Doodle Punks. Like, I don't number four. I don't want to be that NFT holder, and that's no slight to those communities and those project founders, and they could be making great projects. That's fantastic, but when I have to sort through those kinds of derivatives to try and identify some kind of decent project roadmap, and it's built off of somebody else's brand, those are kinds of experiences that don't last. And so I think the dragon symbol is easy for a lot of people to get behind. It's recognizable, and it's also different enough from the typical NFT space to really create our own thing. And that's what really drew me into the Dormant Dragons project in the first place, was let's do our own thing. Let's make our own brand in our own way in the world.
Let's get it, literally. Can't wait. I can't wait to see 6 months, how this is going. For at least 6 months, for the first 6 months, what's going to be planned, what's going to come up as ideas. I know all the founders have crazy ideas in their own roadmap. So getting 6 crazy guys, 6 crazy projects together to make one massive Alliance roadmap. Can't wait to see what comes up. It's going to be epic. I'm really happy and really dreamed to actually see how this comes up together. At the end, thank you guys for taking the jump in order to join together with us. VRock, finally VRock's up.
Please tell me it's working.
Please tell me it's... Yes. Finally.
My phone is freaking...
I'm trying to push.
I got it to work. How's everybody doing?
Amazing. I'm like, I need to keep on talking until VRock jumps on. I'm like, I need him to talk. Where is he?
Hold on. Now I can't hear anybody.
Oh.
Well, this is not good. We solved one problem, there's another. Maybe put the mute. I don't know. For the last Dragons and the other projects that we...
No.
Oh, he dropped. Baha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. I can hear Dragos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he dropped again.
No. You know what I might do? I might call Figsy, call him on your Discord, and put the phone to phone. that is literally the only option at this point.
No, one sec. I think he's back.
Yes. Just, I'm going to message him, just talk. And I'll message him the questions if anyone has. Vera, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, sorry for the back and forths, but I guess I finally got this working. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for inviting Draco's Unchained to be a part of this wonderful Dragon Alliance. We are on the Solana blockchain. Our main, originally part of the roadmap, we are building a play-to-earn game on the Unreal Engine. Along the way, we are actually creating a launch pad that other projects from Solana will be able to launch with us, and giving revenue and passive income to our holders from the fees that we'll be collecting. And we have staking coming out this month.
That's amazing. Can I just say one thing? Your art is amazing. Do you know where the idea came from for the actual designs, or who the artist is, or anything that he gave away to us?
So it's actually an artist from France that was part of the original projects. I was brought on as an admin about a month ago to the project.
All right. I'll tell you, when I looked at it, I just told you guys before, I don't know if you heard it. It reminds me of Spyro. I'm like, this reminds me of my childhood. I'm full digging this, like I'm full into this a Spyro-looking dragon project. And yeah, I actually minted one originally when you guys came out.
From the first collection or the second collection?
It was actually my second NFT, so I wouldn't know.
It was the first collection.
Oh,
So was the first one?
back in December.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should see the art for the second collection. Our one-for-ones are Iron Draco, Draco Angelo, so it brings back the childhood memories a little bit.
Yeah. You sent it, I think so. You sent us a group, the one that had the background, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that looked amazing. That actually looked amazing. Loving it. You guys are going crazy as well. I don't know if you heard, did you want to add anything about the Alliance itself? What you would like to actually add to it? As in what we could do together?
I mean, sky's the limit. I mean, we control it, right? Apes can't fly. We can burn them from the sky. I mean, there's definitely, cross-chain everything. There's a bunch of things that we can definitely kind of develop, and like how you guys mentioned, incorporating each other's projects in our games, metaverses. There's a lot of possibilities, and this is just to the start. And I know there's going to be other projects later on kind of wanting to join with us, and they're going to be bringing some, great ideas how we can incorporate even more ideas that, we probably didn't even think of yet.
100%. I just realized I was on mute. Yeah, more projects, the more better. More people playing together. That's the way I look at it. The more dragons that can join, the better. Like for example, Sonic Boom and his crew, they're actually community based. The founders left them hanging, but literally the community joined together, and that is one reason why to come on. It's like because if their community loves dragons and they're still holding and they're willing to put in their own money, invest their own money to make the project actually grow, you have a good project or a good community from their end. And that's why Sonic Boom and his crew, you guys are doing a top job as a community, coming in and actually trying to hold the project together. And yeah, I can't wait to hear your ideas as well. I know Sonic's not up, so I'll just say a bit. Sonic,
I'm trying to invite him. He's having the same issue that Ambiro had. So we're just working together to make sure that he joins, because I do enjoy the story and how everything just came together and stuff, and I would love to hear it from you.
Sonic.
so, yes, I'm inviting him to speak.
So Sonic's from Dairy Dragons. They've been out for quite a while, and literally now it's run by the actual community. So they got a community board. The founders left them, but now they're actually working together, the community, in order to actually make the project work. And they are doing an amazing job. Like, I actually give like an amazing 100% thumbs up to it. A lot of people would have just left it and never like, why invest my own money type of thing. And yeah, they're just doing an amazing job. That's why I'd love to actually hear the full story from his voice, and or anyone from his members, because yeah, like amazing. That's literally speechless when it comes to them. Hopefully Sonny can actually
They
come.
actually, one of them, Unchained Draco just mentioned that they have actually a Spyro Draco. I want to see it. Can you post it in the Alliance? I want to see the Spyro Draco. I haven't seen it yet. That would actually look hectic.
That's one old boy. Up there for that one. Just tell me it's not an arm and a leg.
Sonic, since you can hear me, can you leave the conversation and then join back? Maybe I'll be able to. Maybe the bug will get fixed. But yeah, so that's Spyro, and I think the Last Dragon are here. I'm not sure if they want to join or not, but they are. They are a great community. We're so excited to have them on board. Yeah, I just want Sonic to join. Like, his story, like, because when you brought them, when you brought them and you told me, they had a good start, and whatever happened to them, and then they took over the project. I'm like, I've only known maybe one community that done this.
And cutting out Figsy. He became fucking Slim Shady for a second.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go.
Sweet. So I just want them to join the call. I'm trying to fix it for them.
As well, later on, we do want to speak to the other founders as well in private. Try doing collabs for their members as well to support them. Or even later on, if there's new Dragon projects, we've already released some in price, so it's a bit too late for us to do like a Dragon Alliance sale for like
Hello?
Heralds. Perfect.
Hey,
Sonic
Last
Blue.
Dragon.
Oh, Last Dragon.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Last Dragon.
Hey, buddy.
You guys can hear me out there?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. I've got my kids' bops playing in the background. Let me step outside for a second.
I feel you.
I feel you too. Yeah. He's a 1.5-year-old, so he's into the baby shark heavy.
It's what you saw my daughter.
Every parent has the same issue, literally. And what's the other one? The cherry thing. I forgot what it's called. I don't know.
We got a lot of headphones around here. A lot of earbuds.
I got a garage. I just literally sealed it. No one can come in. I want to leave me alone for the next hour.
So, we are the Last Dragons project. We're on IMX currently, but we've had a vote in the community. We're actually going to transfer over to Layer 1. We're going to have a Layer 1 integration. So all of the dragons that are listed on IMX will be on OpenSea in the next few weeks. And to celebrate when that happens, we're also going to have a new drop, which is going to be a free mint.
That's not.
Yeah. I mean, I've been listening to the conversation here for the past hour, and I definitely think dragons are better than apes for sure. And yeah, like you said, I don't know how this hasn't happened before, but you know, we're here now, and I think we're gonna make a lot of progress together. You know, dragons flying together are more dangerous than a singular dragon. So we can definitely make some waves here.
100%.
Yeah, I hear talks as people are saying that the NFT market is down, but to me, when they say that, all I hear is upside. So I think the timing couldn't be better.
That's exactly. I mean, we did everyone keeps saying that, but then you see. The NFT market is always strong. It just depends on how good your project is and how much you involve.
And
Okay, now
Just connect to your 4G or 5G.
it is.
Yeah, getting real robotic.
Yeah, that's something well known about my connection. That's why they call me DJ Khaled of the voice calls. I just go DJ all over the place. Is it better now?
It is.
yeah,
Alright, sweet. So yes, the NFT market will always be strong. It's a new, ever-growing place, and it really all depends on how the project is and how involved they are with the community and the plans, the investment, and the moving forward for it. And that's why the alliance is crucial for all of us. We as the logo says, we will soar together, and that is the plan. So as long as we understand that it's we're all gonna make it, not I am gonna make it, all our communities will benefit, regardless of how much progress that you've done, or even if you sold out or you didn't set out. As long as we all work together, new Dragon projects appear, they join the alliance. We know how to utilize our partnership properly. And Dracos did say that when this was first started, it did come across as collab, and we just hate that word. This is not your regular collab with other project and stuff. It is a partnership in a sense. We're actually working together to make something that has never been done before. So
There's a lot of negative connotation with the word collab in the space. So yeah, I feel like partnership is probably a better word.
100%. I think we've had another project before they joined us. Like, we're not into collab. So I'm like, let's go back a little bit. This is not a collab. This is an alliance. This is back and forth. Give and take. It's not gonna be something where I'm here to steal all your members, or I'm here to give all your members wireless and make them ignore your project. It just doesn't work like that,
Right.
And an investor that likes dragons, and this was mentioned by Dracos as well, they'll be into all dragons, whether it's like realism, or whether it's cartoonish, or whether it's cute Spyros. It'll be into them. It'll be into them all. So yes, you can't go wrong as long as we work together. You should. Man, fuck! I just saw the portal.
You need to invest in new internet, bro. You got a 6,000 setup computer, but you got to shoot us into.
I know, right? It's fucking weird. It's like I need to talk this.
first step of the Dragon Alliance is everybody pitching in for Elemental to have new mics.
That would be great.
I'm gonna send you a new internet. Literally, I'll give you a new internet provider.
One sec. I'm going outside. It'll work better. I can't stay DJ Khaled forever.
You know what? Next one, I'm not listening to you.
I'm gonna just mute myself.
Literally.
Oh, a new mic would help. New mic, new internet.
I think
should be perfect now. You're working. You just talk.
One sec. I'm just trying to fix something. I did come to work today only because to avoid my daughter, and I think avoiding her is gonna cause internet issues. So I'm just gonna jump on my laptop. Maybe that will help.
You do rather disconnect everyone, maybe.
No. Hopefully not.
Oh no.
I don't want to start. Another one. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah. Just talk.
All right, so much better. All right,
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, perfect. So let's just try and work out. So I'll let you guys take over, and I'll just work. I'm trying to work out with Sonic Boom, but I actually do want to have him up here before.
What I can say for everyone is, yeah. So the initial reason for the alliance is we don't just want basic collaborations. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to steal your members. That's what I believe clubs are. You know what I mean? Whatever project's better is what the members would actually stay in. That's why it's always pretty helpful that Dormant Dragon, and Draker's Unchained, and the Sonic Boom, and his not Last Dragon, sorry, Daring Dragons have already sold out. You know what I mean? For them, it's not an issue. Yeah, because they're completed and they've already showed the community what they're willing to do for them, that they're actually able to go over the moon just to support themselves and show them the reason why they should stay. But obviously for us, the Last Dragons and Dragos, we still have our minting to do, and obviously we'd put more input later on as well. For us, it's, that's why for them it's like it's easier to say no. It's like, we've already sold out, why would we even come to this alliance? But they realise the alliance is just not about getting members and just doing a whitelist sale, or doing a giveaway for their members. It's more we can actually see the vision, and let's go ahead with it, and let's take over the actual NFT space. Dragons are just starting up. Literally, Dragons are just starting up now. So the more, obviously later on, we want to be the number one projects altogether as Dragons, to be the, like everyone knows, say a Bored Dragon Yacht Club, for example. It's not Bored Apes anymore. It's now Dragons is the main thing, and this hopefully the alliance is the reason where it all starts. And yeah, if anyone wants to add on to that, more than happy for you guys to add on to that.
Yeah, it seems like a really good precedent for other communities as well. You know, like the whole space in general, I feel like a lot is like, and let's say one project sees another project succeeding, it's like, oh man, that sucks, you know, that should be us, like they shouldn't be doing well, when really it's just, you know, another project doesn't have to fail for you to succeed, you know, and in this case, you know, each actual individual community and project is actually benefiting off of each other, more than just, hey, look, you know, let's promote your Discord and our Discord, and maybe your members will go over to your the other project, Mint or something like that. It's actually, you know, more than that. It's integrated into each other. So it's a good precedent for just everything in general.
100%. As well, I was going to say, obviously, we're going to have AMAs as well for like all the projects in our Discord. We're going to offer it to you guys, so you guys can come and actually speak to the public and be like, because we rarely do Twitter Spaces. I think this is the second one, because Vinny, our Twitter guy, usually does these for us. But yeah, what I was going to say, Sonic Boom, invite to speak. Oh, he's back. Yes, Sonic Boom's in. Sonic, well, you can go ahead and talk about the project.
There's the unmute button. At the moment, you're unmuted, Sonic.
Hello, guys.
Hey, come on.
Boom, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Finally. I had to do it on my phone. How's it going, fellas?
Yeah, good man. I'm very excited to hear your story.
Oh, our story, man. It's a nice one.
Take the show and you can speak freely.
All right, I'll appreciate it. Well, first off, thank you guys for letting us join the Alliance. We're very excited to be here. The DD story. Well, yeah, we were kind of soft rug, but the devs were actually kind of cool and left us a little bit of saw, and are turning over the Twitter and the Discord, and they're not really completely rugging us, but our community is extremely strong, come together. They've actually donated. It's amazing what they've done. They've actually donated about 20 to 30 dragons just to help with the cause. So, and we're going to use those to get more members in, try to get collabs going, donate to other causes, maybe some other dragon stuff. But let's see here. We're community based. We run by 7 community council members. We're voting in our 7th member as we speak right now. We are previously focused on token sales, but we're working on getting that back going because the community voted so heavily on it. So we're really wanting to get that back going. Thinking about rebranding, staking, doing a burn mech. We have our ignition pad, which we can mint NFTs, and we'd love to get that going. We kind of need some dev help on that if we could ever get some. But yeah, it's we've got a lot of things trying to get on, revising our roadmap. Let's see.
No, great stuff. Great stuff. And as I said before, not many projects are able to pull through, even if it's a soft drug. So well done and kudos to you guys.
I'm
And yeah,
glad you break it up.
Oh, DJ Khaled again.
What I can say, Sonic, literally, mad respect to you guys and your community. I know a lot of people who have just been like, oh, you know what, sack it, I'm not going to do it.
No,
Why would I
don't
take
give
the
up.
responsibility? So yeah, I really, really respect you guys and your community for what you guys are pulling off. And hopefully you guys can accomplish what you guys want to dream.
We really appreciate that. Our community is so strong and so resilient. We will pull through. We don't make it
And yeah, hopefully
together.
I haven't said this to Figsy, but we want to help you guys out later on as well. So after our sale, give you guys a bit of a push donation-wise. Well, I wouldn't say donation, but give you guys a little, this hopefully this can help you guys with the community.
Great. That would be too much. That's the community and everybody, all these projects, you guys, everybody has been so thoughtful. It's, heartfelt. I love one of you guys.
It's easy. Any Dragon project, I said, we're happy to help. And then you guys, especially, what you guys are trying to accomplish, have to do without no help from the actual founders. Yeah, if you guys want to put me on your board, I'm more than happy to take on the board. I'll take a board role and help you guys out. After a bit.
Well, we're so happy to be here and be a part of this whole alliance thing. All these projects sound so good. I've been listening the whole time trying to get the speaker to work, so I've missed a little bit here and there because I've had to let it leave 10 times and come back. But they sound amazing. I'm excited to be here.
Can't wait to see what we can build, all of us together. Does anyone have any last remarks or want to say anything or ask questions?
No, I think that's good. We appreciate the time, guys. Thanks for inviting us on. We're actually going to go jump over into our Discord right now. We've got some project updates to give to our own community. Anybody that's interested, feel free to jump on over. But yeah, we appreciate the time today. Thanks for bringing us into the Alliance. We look forward to, being a part of the Dragon universe.
Yeah, thank you guys. This is actually like an hour ago when it started. That's the time that we usually do our weekly space and AMA. So if anyone's here that was waiting for that, we're just gonna go ahead and do it in Discord on stages.
Done. Too easy. I might join you there actually.
Yeah. Feel free to come listen in. Just got a few updates to give that I didn't really want to, just say here like as if this was all about Dormant Dragons,
No, it's all good. We understand. We're like, you know what? We don't want to talk about our giveaway, with that prize that we have. I know Maddie was trying to go for it as well. It's like we'll hold all those little things later on. If we do AMAs with each other, we can speak there freely and talk about whatever we want about our own projects within each other's projects. I'll be joining. I'll be tuning in, listen to what you guys have planned.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thank you all for joining hands with us.
Thank you, sir.
Hopefully we can take over the whole NFT projects, every other NFT projects, and more dragons join us. And that is the plan. Can't wait. Very excited. I know Figsy is having internet issues. Mate, you should update your freaking phone. That's what I'm going to tell you on this space. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Does anyone
See you
have
soon.
fun?
Thank you very much for having me.
Done tweeting.
Oh, I just want to thank everybody else that's on the call for listening to. And like you said, this
One last thing. So it's Last Dragons, Daring Dragons, Dormant Dragons, Unchained Dracos, and then Elemento Dragons. It's all 6 projects are the core alliance for now. And hopefully we're willing to grow and bring in more people. And yeah, it's done. Thanks, guys, and I'll speak to you guys soon.
All right. Thanks for everyone tuning in.
Thanks, we'll see you.
Bye.